Hey guys, welcome to G&A Podcast with your host Sober Oni and
Tubidu-desu.
And we are here to talk some anime week 4 or 5 of the fall season, and we have a pretty good week, I'd say, although you had different opinions.
I don't know, maybe because it's the rain, maybe it's because
that has to do with it.
Yeah, I don't know, I'm just feeling very I feel like I'm gonna realize that I love this week as we start talking about it. Because this isn't the first time I had this opinion. Like, I've said this before, haven't I? Where I'm just like, it was okay week. And I'm like, oh, I remember this. Oh, I remember that. Oh my god, everything's amazing.
Yeah, if anyone should be jaded, it should be me. Because I just saw Ousama Game.
Oh,
so if any of us should have the opinion that life is horrible and needs to die, then that should be me. But I'm going to try to overcome that, and we'll get to that when we get to that. Let's just start on a good note with Kekkai, Sensen, and Beyond, Episode 4.
Season 2!
Season 2. And it was finally a chain episode, which I've been asking for since Season 1.
I know. I felt bad for Chain, too. I feel like they definitely, it took a little bit too long with it. Because was it... Wait... No, Kekkai was 12 episodes, never mind. I thought it was 24 in my mind, but no, it was actually only 12. Only. But yeah, this is good. Apparently, I'm not sure if they went into too much detail what she was, but I guess we now know that she's a werewolf. And
yeah,
and
I didn't know that she worked for a separate organization on top of what she does with.
In my mind, I thought she was infiltrating them, being a sleeper agent, but no, she just works.
I actually thought it was a flashback at first. I'm like, is this before she joined?
Me too. I thought oh my god, they're all gonna die, and then she's gonna be like, yeah, that's why I'm alone.
So they all kind of work side businesses then.
Yeah, in one way or another, maybe.
Zap has his prostitute house. She has her.
Is that really a prostitute house as opposed to just
I'm assuming so.
I think it's just a bunch of women he sleeps with.
It looks like kind of looks like a prostitute house.
Kinda. Maybe I don't think he's smart enough to be a pimp.
I don't know.
And mind you, one of his if that's true, one of his employees just almost blew his dick off. So he's sleeping.
That's the case with everybody. Everyone almost.
he's sleeping with them. He's actually.
I didn't say he was a competent manager. I just said he runs a side business. All right.
Okay. I'm a little skeptic.
But no, the Chain part was great. Chain was great this episode. The thing I like about her is just how she transitions between being super serious to just cute and awkward.
Yeah, it's very endearing. The whole. First of all, I thought it was a flashback episode. Another reason why I thought it was a flashback episode was because Leon. That's his name,
Leonardo?
right? Yeah, Leonardo. I'm gonna call him Leon for short. He meets up with the burger guy. And I'm just
yeah, the burger guy made his comeback.
I know. First of all, can I tell you the first episode of the burger guy? That episode fucked me up. That episode fucked me up.
That was one of the weirder episodes for sure.
That was one of the most heartbreaking. That one is one of my favorite episodes actually from.
Probably mine too. Yeah, that also kind of felt fillerish, but at the same time, just like with this season, I was like, wow, this is fucking crazy great episode.
Yeah. Anyways, and then she just starts talking in a really funny kooky voice. I'm just like, what are you...
yeah,
Jane, what are you doing?
No, the last scene had me where she was cleaning up the
room. Wait, do you mean after the credits?
Was it after the credits?
Where she
it was they were trying to bring her back, and then he knocks on the door and he walks in, and she's just has a bunch of garbage in her hands trying to clean up.
That's crazy. Does that mean she already knew that he was coming, put herself back together, and started cleaning?
I think so. I think that was the implication. Her powers were kind of they were explained a lot better, but they're still kind of vague.
I feel like it's a little bit similar. Like the whole totem explanation, I didn't get literally until like the end of the episode. I'm like, so it's just like Inception essentially.
Oh yeah, pretty much taken right out of Inception, which I guess is pretty. I guess there has to be like a sense of vagueness just in general in the series because they have to leave room for such craziness to happen that they can't have concrete physics or rules.
Yeah,
because it gets in the way of being wacky and zany.
Yeah. If only certain animes could follow suit and not, do that just to contradict themselves 5 seconds later. I'm looking at you, Naruto.
I thought you were talking about Ousama Game.
Oh, well, that too. Yeah, definitely that one. But that one's so stupid. It does. I let it go.
I kind of want to see an Ousama Game parody with Kekkai Sensen.
Oh, I feel like they're so close already to that happening. Like they did, like it doesn't know. It just doesn't know that it's that show yet.
Yeah.
But yeah. So apparently that implies that she might have a crush on Steven. I'm like,
I think they implied that in the first season too, if I remember correctly. Because the first time she sees him, she was like, "Oh yeah, he's hot" or something like that.
No, are you sure? You're not talking about the guy that everyone who thought was hot?
Oh yeah, no, that's the other guy. You're right.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess she does have a thing for Steven.
She does. But yeah, that whole scene was funny. She just threw a soap at his face. Like, and then did you see it? But did you see the past the end credits?
What happens?
Essentially, she she gets tired from cleaning. She kind of just falls asleep with like a pile of trash in her arms. It looks. I know saying it like that, it sounds kind of gross, but it was actually really cute.
Wow, this must be the first time I didn't see past the end credits.
I know. I'm just like because now I've been trained to because you keep saying it every time like, oh, something happened, something. No, now I have to keep fucking looking even though I don't want to. I gotta
go back and watch it because I love Jeanne. I so relate with her. Like when she got home after work and she was like, all right, I'm just gonna lay down. Buttons gonna pop. Don't care. Going to sleep. That's pretty much me every Monday.
Ew.
Don't care. Sleep. And the action was good too. The action scene was good, and the new characters that were working with her are kind of cool too.
Yeah, and I guess that's what they were talking about in the beginning. Like their totem that stops them from like just ceasing to disappear. Like what brings them back is literally that thought.
So, with that in mind, does that mean that one girl that they mentioned her token was alcohol? So it's just like.
I want to drink. I just want to go back to drink.
Anytime that's OP as shit because he just comes back anytime there's a drink lying around.
Sure. I guess there's always a drink somewhere.
Yeah. She's smart. She picked a good token.
I don't think you pick a totem. She just happens to be an alcoholic. That just happens to be her totem.
Well, that's an OP. That's one of the most OP abilities. Alcoholism.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't because she got caught in the trap, and just like everyone else. Even though I know it's probably because of plot device, but
even though I have no idea what that trap even was. You know what? That's the thing about this show is that it doesn't need to make sense.
Yeah,
because
it's still like
it just makes enough sense that you can follow the basicness of the plot. Like, they're getting ambushed. I don't need to know why.
Ambushed, and it's like there's some monster thing that she can just reach out to things by heightening her senses.
It felt like when you're like a kid and you do that, you like play whatever, make believe, and then you just start making up powers to counter other person's powers. It feels like that.
Yeah, it really was.
My seventh seal and
yeah,
but in a good way.
Yeah, exactly. Like it was like, sensitivity max level 13, and then you see like fucking chain swimming around DNA, like a DNA strand, like
This is one of the most anime I think I've ever seen.
Yeah, and then at the end she grabs out to something, and apparently chain materializes just the gun, and like the lady shoots herself in the face, and
yeah, Yeah, this was a great episode.
It was. It sounds so dumb, but if you actually watch it, it's actually hysterical and very good and entertaining.
Speaking of good, entertaining episodes, let's move on to Blend S.
New
girl.
Yeah.
Thoughts on the new girl?
I like her. She's very zesty.
Yeah, I think she fit into the plot well, like into the cast.
Like very, very effortlessly.
Didn't feel like forced or anything like that.
I love how Micah still has the same old like he just keeps making mistakes, but everyone thinks she's just being sadistic on purpose. I'm just like, where is, like, can I get this job? Can I just fuck up for a living and then get paid for it and praised?
Yeah. Be a sadistic waiter.
Right? Oh my God. I probably just end up getting arrested.
There's a line between sadism and assault. So
yeah, which Micah even crosses a few times, which was easily my favorite part about this episode.
Yes, that was like the best scene in the show.
Oh my God, they literally just break her and they turn into her this BDSM nightmare. And she's literally like, I was like, oh, bring me a seat. And he brings me a seat, and she's like, kicks out of the way, and she's like, and he's like, oh, right.
That is the best part of the season. Like, and the thing about this show is, like, I think Micah makes the show just because she's I don't know, she just fits with the jokes so well. She's like this naive, she has this naiveness to her, but she's not your generic anime trope kind of innocent girl either, as she has shown by this episode.
Exactly, like, because of the fact that, like, her bitch look and the way they mess with her, they can, like, show that side of her where she's just, like, you know, fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Or she's perceived as crazy, and it still has the same effect. So yeah. She's actually a really good main female character, like, compared to... I would go as far as to say that she's better than both main female characters from Working.
Well, it depends who are we talking about, Inami and...
Both of them who had short hair, yes.
Yeah. I would say maybe better than... Working Inami, the original Working main girl. I don't know so much about the spin-off one, whose name I think was Mahiru or something. But I don't know. Mike is really good though. I love her.
Yeah, no, she's very good. I just like, there's so many things about, like, I like that she has like two very random running jokes and they both work so well.
Yes.
They both work so well, whether it's like the whole sadistic look or it's like her like obsession with like Western culture. I think that's what makes her, in my mind, that's what makes her better than the other two. Because the other two, don't get me wrong, their shtick was very well done and it pretty much never got old throughout the entire series, but it was only one shtick and she has two.
Twice the shticks.
Exactly.
I do wish there was more from like Kaho. Like, we've not really gotten that much of her other than just her being a bit of a nerd with games.
Yeah, but it's only episode 4.
I feel like she needs an episode.
Yeah, she'll get it.
Her own episode.
No, 3 more episodes of fucking what's her name, Mafuyu.
Yes, I wouldn't complain about that either.
So yeah, no, it was a good.
Yeah, this is a reliably good series.
Yeah,
so
I appreciate that.
Another good episode.
And I always feel bad that after this we got to go straight to Himouto because it's Himouto Umaru-chan R-chan. It's episode 4. It's episode 4. That's why I said 4chan.
All right, so here's the thing. This episode was just shipping the episode.
Yeah,
I felt like this was just shipping the episode.
Yeah, like they were really trying to trying really hard to pair up Ebina with what's his name?
Taihei. Yeah.
Like, really just rubbing in her face. I mean, it was also a self-heavy episode.
Yeah, I mean, even besides the Taihei, I mean, the Self Umaru shipping was there too.
Oh,
really hard towards the middle.
Oh yeah, like she's like, I ran back and I'd come dressed as not just Umar but Santa Umar, and I'm like, okay, just confess already.
I just imagine that when it cut away, they were just making out on the porch because that's pretty much where it was left out at.
Yeah.
I did like that they gave development to Sylph though, like her as a child was super cute, and like her backstory.
Yeah, it makes sense as to why she's like the way she is, and like why she didn't have any friends. Like it just explains a lot about her, and I appreciate that.
And I also like they brought up a good point that I didn't even really consider, that Umaru and her brother both are like, they both need the other one to be there, otherwise they like can't exist without each other. Oh yeah,
they're like very weirdly codependent. Like,
yeah, they're like parasites on each other.
Yeah,
I don't know if it's endearing or very unhealthy for their relationships.
It's kind of unhealthy. I'm just gonna put that one out there. I'm like, yeah, you're like a 14-year-old girl. Like, they're in high school, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, you're the high school girl. You should not be relying on your brother for like literally every single thing.
And I feel like her brother his existence shouldn't just be like, I take care of my little sister. Outside of that, I
have nothing.
Fade into nothingness.
Yeah, and that's his, like, yeah, I have to take care of my sister, because if I'm not, I'm just there. And I'm like, what? Like, no, you should have a life of your own.
What a sad existence.
That is very pitiful. God. Like, do you remember the first episode when she was just like, oh, I don't need a Christmas cake this year, and he just immediately just becomes depressed.
Yeah, it was sad. Even in the end, when he was just like, I'm going to be gone for 2 weeks. And then they were like, cry. Well, before he said 2 weeks.
No, he was like, cry. He was almost crying. And then she was like, oh, wait, just 2 weeks? I think she's changing. He is still
she needs
weird.
him a lot less than he needs her. Because she has her friends now. And he's kind of like, shit, I need something to do.
I have nobody.
Which I wouldn't even say that's true. This. I know. I kind of hope that they follow this mini arc where he goes out, I don't know, on his business trip and ends up making, like, I don't know, better friends with Bamba and Alex or something.
Yeah.
I think he needs more development like Umaru got.
Yeah, I really do like that was one thing I liked about this episode. That was very like self-reflecting on like Umaru just had like random self-reflection, and she's just like, oh, I'm actually really fucking selfish. My brother's really nice.
Yo,
I'm like, no I'm like, no shit. Am
I actually selfish? Like, I mean, am I actually a selfish bitch and my brother's actually a nice person? But I'm actually like, I like that Umaru's kind of growing as a character. She's nowhere near as annoying and selfish as she was in season 1. No, she was very obnoxious, but I think this season she's so much better. Yeah, she's actually self-aware of the fact that she's kind of not an ideal sister. Yeah, the other one should take some fucking notes. Look what her name is. I don't want to remember what her name is. She gets me. What is the anime I'm thinking of? Kirino from Orimo.
Yeah. Like, see, you just saying it, like, my stomach instantly dropped because I'm just like, I just want to punch her in the face.
They should swap anime and see what happens. Do like a Orimo Himouto crossover, and then the world implodes.
Yeah, and then they'll show what we knew all along. That Himouto's a good person, and Kirino's still just a stupid bitch. She's probably gonna be a bitch to Umaru's brother. Oh, why aren't you doing anything for me? I'm the real. Who are you?
She would just slap him in the face for no reason.
Yeah.
All right.
I hate Kirino. Anyways.
Let's move on to speaking of being slapped in the face, I guess is kind of relevant. UQ Holder.
They did a lot more than slapping.
Yeah. I love that they're taking this immortality thing and running with it. 'Cause like, well, they're immortal, so that means we don't have to worry about blowing up limbs or fucking dismembering them or just putting a gun in their mouth and blowing their head out 3 times or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty bad. And I was so happy when, like, you know, oh my god, I forgot the main character's name. I didn't write it down. Toda. There you go. Yeah, Toda's like learning flash up from the martial arts dude. I'm like, everything's great. They're helping. Everything's nice. And then, oh, plot twist. That's actually his enemy.
I kind of felt like that was going to be the case. Only because he came out of nowhere and they were like looking for enemies in there anyway. So I'm like, oh, it's kind of random. This dude who knows how to flash step is just here.
I don't know. I can't use that as a surprise because, you know, remember in the first episode of Negima and you thought everyone in his class was just normal?
Yeah, that's true.
So, yeah.
I don't know. I felt kind of rushed to me, the whole, like, oh, he's now just really good at flash step and all this stuff just happening at once. But I guess it's kind of necessary for... I don't know. It was kind of like that in Negima, too. Like, Neji was a fucking genius at everything anyway. So I don't know if that's a valid complaint.
Yeah, that's like... whoa, like, Negima learned everything. And he literally learned everything.
Yeah. So I guess that's fine, I guess.
Yeah.
It's already established that the main character is a super genius when it comes to combat.
Yeah, and he's not... I mean, he wasn't like... He, like, learned it quickly, but he wasn't, like... God mode. Like, I'm pretty sure, like, that werewolf could fuck him up easy.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, the werewolf was fucking up. He did fuck him up easily.
Oh, yeah, he did. Just, he didn't...
He literally beat him in one hit.
Yeah, he just didn't use flash step. He just was like, some ceiling technique.
Yeah.
Gone.
And, Karen ended up fighting Crazy Assassin Dude, which, I don't know if that was supposed to... Like, that was an oddly... sexual battle.
An oddly what?
Like it was oddly sexual battle. It was like
okay. So I wasn't the only one who thought that. I'm like, why? Like
half
why? I'm like, what
fighting.
is a close up with a gun coming out of her mouth?
Yo, there was like saliva all over the gun.
I know. I'm like, Jesus Christ, that's a gun. Like, not a popsicle or a chocolate covered banana. It's a gun. Jesus Christ. How is someone supposed to get, like, off on this scene where she just got her brains blown out 3 times?
I guarantee there's going to be, like, 1,000,001 dojins about that scene. But...
Oh, God. Yeah, they're just like... Oh, God. I feel like Bible Black and her are just going to do a really awful crossover.
Oh, God. There's so much... that battle was just weird. Like, I liked it, but it was just a weird, awkward fight.
Yeah.
It was like, oh, we're low on fan service for this episode. Why don't we just mix that into one of our fighting scenes?
Just like what they did with the whole bathhouse scene with Toda and Eva, except, you know, not as... This one is a lot more crazy, but...
Yeah, but, like, I think the element of, like, it's fine if you're having, like, a fight and, like, clothes get ripped off or whatever, but this was, like, I'm shooting you in the mouth and stabbing you through your breast, and it's, like, it's kind of grotesquely fan-service-y.
Yeah.
Like, it's targeting people who, like, I don't know, are into gore.
Yeah, it was very... very weird. Just made me, it was like, why is this happening? But hey, if that's what you're into, I guess that is what you're into. Yeah.
Now you have a series to like. If you're not watching it already, then check it out. Check out UQ Holder. Mm-hmm. And I liked how it set up a second episode, like a 2-parter.
Oh yeah, because like at the end of the episode, everyone's like just got their ass kicked.
Yeah, that was great. I was just like, oh well. I think
Also,
dead.
shout out to oh my god, who's the guy with the sword? I didn't write down anyone's names. What the fuck? Oh,
what, the old dude?
No, the guy with the sword. The trap.
Kudo. Was it Kuromaru?
Really?
Yeah.
I feel like it's like
Tokisaka Kuromaru.
Okay, I guess it's Kuromaru. Yeah, shoutouts to him for like being smart to like send a flare. Which they're like, oh, what's he doing? Just fireworks? I'm like, he's definitely sending a SOS signal.
Oh, look at these beautiful fireworks. They're just
wow, you gave us fireworks while we beat you up. Morning. Thanks. They're really nice. So yeah,
I'm kind of I'm hoping Eva just shows up next episode and is like, all right, just kills everybody instantaneously.
Yeah, time to just beat everyone. All right, let's move on to. And actually, I will go as far to say, this is I have a tie for best episode of the week. I couldn't pick one, but this is one of them. ShoBitch.
This is also my episode of the week too. So, ShoBitch.
Yeah, this was just like, did I not tell you? I watched the episode before Sober and I said, "Huh." I was like, "Did you like the hints I gave you?" Like,
yeah.
There's you could say she's almost exactly like Kosaka.
Pretty much the closest you can get to Kosaka.
It's the introduction to Kosaka's mother,
she was so fucking great. I love her. Top 10 anime moms.
Yeah, she's literally some of the best anime. Yeah, she's just so good.
Easily better than Rosa. She dethroned Rosa's.
Oh, easily better than Rosa. Whoa, I'm so glad we're using Rosa as a standard of what important child care is. God, like, I mean, did you not see the ending of the second game of Umineko?
Exactly.
Oh God.
Yeah, I loved all of the. I can't remember. Like I actually laughed out loud a few times this episode, which is a lot saying considering I didn't really laugh out loud that much in the first two episodes. Like the scene with the flashback where she's like, or where Kosaka's father is just like, oh, I hope she doesn't grow up to hate me. And then her mom pulls out the DVD, like, I've been studying this DVD, don't worry. And it was like, I love my papa or something. It was like...
Oh, God. Yeah. There were just so many good things. Oh, the Hyman joke. That was insane.
Oh, yeah, that was a great joke.
That was crazy. Oh, it hurts. Like, don't worry. That'll be when your hymen tears, that'll be much more painful. I'm like, what the fuck?
The funniest part of all these jokes is like half of them were around Kosaka when she was like 1 or 2 years old. So I'm like, oh, so this is literally why she just grew up to be the way she is.
Yep.
Good backstory.
Yep. Yeah. Like I said, Kosaka always works well when she's with other people. In this case, I think she works the best when she's with her mother. As of now.
They worked really well. They had like a bunch of jokes together. There was like that oh yeah moment.
Oh God. It was just everything. It was everything. I like how even though this episode was very sexually charged because of Kosaka and her mother, I like how there were parts in it, like I think in the second half where excuse me, what was happening? Oh yeah, Kosako was like she's being very over analytical about like other things, like about like the date, like how the date should go, like what she should wear, how she should act, and it had nothing to do with sex.
Throughout the whole date, yeah.
Yeah, I'm okay. Well, not that part, but that was actually about the sex. But but no, I think she's very over analytic about like other things too that weren't outright sexual, and I'm like, I like that that's a part of her nature, and it's just not like, oh, I'm just over analytical about sex. Like, no, she's over analytical in like general.
Yeah. I also like the father. Like, I like how they relate because they're both in the same position.
They are literally mirror images of each other.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. Yeah.
So good episode.
Oh, wait. How could you try to end it when you literally did not mention the water sports joke at the end?
Oh, right. That shit was hilarious.
Oh my god. So basically, guys, when Kosaka has a fever, she becomes a delirious hoe. And despite that, Shinozaki tries to give her some like tea to help her calm down or just get her fluids. And she ends up spilling it all over herself. And she's just like, yes, water sports? Water sports? Is this what you want to do? You want to pee all over me? Yes? And then everyone comes in, she's like, oh my god, you guys are into water sports?
I want her mother to be like in every episode.
Yeah, definitely. And then, I like, despite all of this crazy, nasty shit that they're talking about, the end scene is very cute.
Yeah. There's an actual, like, little romance element to this.
Yep.
Which is nice.
It's very
nice
cute.
little
very sweet.
topping.
So, yeah. That was our episode of the week.
Mm-hmm. I hope what we're going into now is not the other episode of the week for you.
No, it's not.
Oh, God, thank you. Jesus. All right, Ousama Game.
Oh God, let give it to me. Just give me all of your hate.
I'm not gonna rant because there's nothing to rant. Like, this show is just—it's so dumb. I'm sorry, it's so dumb. Like, here we have another case. Like, every time, I just want to say, like, all right, listen. The positives. At least now we know there are other punishments that are not just straight up death. Like the going blind thing is kind of cool. Like, all right, whatever, you go blind. But I don't know. Like these. Everyone just had there's no subtlety in the show whatsoever. Everything is the most extreme, fucking over the top. Just, what is the craziest thing that we can do in this moment that makes absolutely no fucking sense at all?
Right out of the gate. I have a crush on you. I think you're cute. So I'm going to risk my life because I think what you're saying is true.
I hate everybody in the show. I just hate every single person in the show. Everyone. They're all so stupid. They're all maybe the only one I like is that one new chick, the gray hair girl, because she's the only one who hasn't done anything stupid yet and actually said something that made sense.
Yeah, she's like, hey guys, so now that you know who the person is, what are you gonna do? Kill him? Like, that's clearly the only way this ends. So you need to find out. You gonna kill me?
It's sad that the only person I like in the show is just I like them because they are the only person with common sense in the entire show.
Oh, that was so sad. I felt so bad because she was so stupid.
Oh my god. Am I important to you? Alright, I'm just gonna throw myself in a fucking river or whatever and kill myself because you're... I hate it. Oh, the best part is at the end when he clearly...
Is it called Chiemi? Is the Chiemi talk?
Yeah, the Chiemi's calling him and then he's like, I cheated on you, fuck you, stupid bitch, hang up. Yeah, that's not going to have any lasting effects on anything in the game coming up, I'm sure. I'm sure the next episode is not going to be something related to that or anything like that. Fucking idiot.
Ooh, it was so funny. Because the moment it said, oh, do something important to you, I knew she was going to... I saw it was going to happen. And I'm like, oh my gosh, she's actually just going to drown her stupid self. She was just like, I don't like being blind.
Yo, I've been blind for an entire 5 minutes, yo. I don't like this shit.
Yeah, I'm not down for it. Question. How'd she find her way to the beach? Huh? She can't Google Maps it.
I don't know.
How did she hail a taxi?
No. Did she just walk in? How did she cross the street anywhere? She was by herself.
She didn't even have a walking cane.
Yeah, she has no experience being blind. She doesn't know how to listen for sounds or anything like that. So, like, whatever. She just teleported to the beach. Good thing she's also a fucking Esper that can teleport or something. Shame you could have used that ability.
Yeah, and so you decided to just walk into the ocean. You could just teleported yourself into it.
Oh god, there's so many stupid things in this episode. I'm trying to remember them.
Wait, random fact though. There is one human in this world that is capable of using like echolocation.
Oh, is that like a Ripley's Believe It or Not thing?
No, I didn't see on Ripley's Believe It or Not thing, but yeah, it's like, yeah, he can like actually just like he's like a bat. He's like a bat essentially.
Dope. Is he blind too, or is it just...
Yeah, no, he's blind.
Oh, never mind.
But he can like...
I want that power. I was gonna say I want that power, but not if it comes with blindness.
Well, that's stupid. Then why would you want the power if you could just see?
And is that person named Matt Murdock?
No, he's actually like a living human person. No. He has to make noises. Matt Murdock doesn't need to make noises. You idiot.
Back on topic. I want to keep hating on Ousama Game real quick.
Go ahead.
I also hate how the king apparently is just a dick. So like for every I do like how apparently the game started.
I mean, he's trying to kill people, so yeah, that's
okay. But he was like an ambiguous force. He was just like, play my game. It was kind of like Jigsaw, like play my game. You could.
Jigsaw was also a dick.
The original Jigsaw had a purpose, but everyone after him was a dick. But no, this guy or whoever the king was originally looked like he had like some malevolent reason for doing this, and he's just kind of like an ambiguous character. Now he's just kind of like a dick. He was just like, fuck you, I am in the class, you stupid bitch, go blind.
Well, no, he said, oh, you're trying to be like, I am the class, like...
Well, he said he was in the class. And
I thought he said I was the class, like I am.
No, he didn't say I am. He says I'm in the class.
Girl... And then, have to make me look this shit
You'll
up.
never find me. I'm in the class and blah 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 blah.
I'm about to look this shit up right now. That's right, y'all. We're doing some on-site investigations up in this bitch.
Well, while you go and do that, I mean, I don't think it makes a difference. It's cryptic either.
It doesn't. I just want to know for my own edification.
but there was just a bunch of
move on.
This show doesn't make any fucking sense. I hate everyone's over. Like, this type of show needs to be done with subtlety. It needs to be like, you slowly witness everyone's character changing over time and how they become more distant or monstrous or whatever because of their circumstances. But no, it's just, in this case, it's just everyone's a fucking, apparently a stone's throw away from being a psychopathic, irrational person.
Did you hear the phone ringing, the phone tone?
No.
Okay, I mean, I'm gonna put it on mute just to be sure. But continue.
Everyone's just a psychopath. Everyone is just a psychopath. I can't relate to any of these characters. They're all fucking crazy. They make no sense. None of their actions make any sense. Him going home and destroying everything in his fucking room makes no sense. Everyone needs to just sit down, like, have a cup of tea, talk it out, and come up with a plan, and not just be fucking irrational assholes.
You know, people are the worst at doing that. I know the same shit.
No, it's not even, like, even if, like, you can have, like, oh, this, I don't think everyone's gonna be like a robot and be like, oh, we need to do this, the best course of action is, but, like, this is way over the top. This is craziness.
No, this is over the top,
realistic. Anywho, yeah, no, that episode is garbage. Mm-hmm. Next up is something that isn't garbage, Fate Apocrypha, episode 17 or 16.
Which was my second other favorite episode of the week.
Ooh. The Jack episode?
Yeah.
Thought you hate Jack.
I do, but, like, if you're going to be... Oh, okay, so you were right. He just says, I am in the class. But that doesn't mean...
Yes.
Well, you know, yeah, but like you said, it's ambiguous anyway. Like, there's one way to find me hate each other, so it's like he's not a I don't think he is a person.
I don't care. He's still spiteful. It doesn't make any sense.
Well, it's this supernatural thing. I don't think they're supposed to. Right. Like, yeah, as we were saying, Fate Apocrypha, yes. God, I'm so bad when my attention is split. But, yeah, I kind of liked this episode. I like that it was just Jack. I like that it, you know, she came back eventually. I love the quote.
I have a bone to pick about Ruler.
Huh?
I do have a bone to pick with Ruler, though.
Oh my god! I really was going to say a quote about it. Let's just get into it. What is it now?
Is Assassin Black killing a bunch of fucking civilians? Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know. Oh, what happened? I thought I was supposed to be the protector of all the fucking civilians because I'm neutral as fuck.
Okay,
so why am I not protecting them from fucking Jack the Ripper?
She is neutral, but she's not she's not omnipotent. She can't know.
I'm too busy fucking holding a grudge against Shiro and stopping Spartacus.
She can't see everything all the time. This is literally the assassin who can conceal herself.
Whoa, she's a shit ruler then. I'm just saying, like, you should at least have some idea. Like, come on. What? 18 people in a small town just suddenly just died?
How would she know that?
I didn't know. She's supposed to be keeping tabs on
There's 14 fucking servants and masters. That's a lot of people. She's not omnipotent. She can't be everywhere at once. She's literally only one person.
She has a shit ton of command seals. Her job is to keep track.
Not like she can use them on herself. She can't say, I'm teleporting to this area with my command seal I use on myself.
She can be like, yo, Assassin Black, teleport to me or something like that. And I'm gonna lecture you about being a dick and killing a bunch of innocent civilians.
Yes, Jack. Let me teleport you right into the heart of the operation, so you can go and literally start a murdering spree, killing as many people as you can.
I'm just saying that this is like if your job is I'm supposed to be protecting civilians and you're literally not doing it. You didn't even know that the one servant who has nothing to do with the Grail War and is just out killing civilians for the fucking shits and giggles. You don't even know that person exists. Like,
first of all, because Ruler exists, I think for the sake of the point, there have been multiple instances where lots of people's lives who are not involved in the war or endangered at many different instances. One being is when fucking Spartacus decided to turn himself into a bomb and almost blew a city off the face of the earth. When Vlad was like, "Oh, I'm Dracula, so I'm just gonna turn everyone into vampires." They're like, we need to stop him before he literally turns everyone into vampires. Okay, no, I'm not done yet. I'm not done yet. Third one,
go for it.
Is Castor when he's like, "Oh, I don't care about the Grail War. Anyways, I just want to destroy the world." Literally, 4 instances of servants who don't give a shit about the war. She is not the only one who has done something that has nothing to do with the war.
How many of those 3 that you mentioned actually killed innocent civilians?
None, because they were stopped before it happened.
Oh, really? How many of them have been killing innocent civilians since the game started? Jack was the originator of I'm killing all these people. Like, she was killing people before Spartacus was doing anything, before Vlad was doing anything, before fucking Avasborn was doing anything. Jack was just there, knifing people and shanking them. And fucking even if everything else taken into account that she had to stop Spartacus and she had to stop Vlad and she had to stop Castor.
But my question is,
she should be aware that this is happening.
How? What?
Because it's her job. She's a fucking... If they can find out... How is it that Yig Millennia can find out just by routine investigative skills and Ruler doesn't know... she didn't know shit. She was just like, what? That's crazy. I didn't know about that. Like, I would think she would have an invested interest in knowing what Assassin Black is up to and how many people she's killed if it's her job to protect the people.
I will say that I will admit that maybe she was a little too preoccupied with Sieg because they're kind of trying to push that love story along.
Oh, I didn't know I was too preoccupied with my forced romance.
Exactly. They were trying a little too hard with that. But other than that, like, she is doing her job. I mean, yeah, she let Jack get away, but she stopped 3 other threats, so fine. Like, I'm
3 for 4. It only cost 18 lives.
They were the majority of them were mages, anyways. So they're not. So are they really innocent?
Yeah, I guess mage lives don't matter.
I said they're not innocent.
Anyway.
They're not innocent. They matter, but they're not innocent. That's 2 different things. Astolfo's life matters very much to me, and so does Mordred's. Is Mordred innocent? Huh. Yeah, exactly.
I did love Astolfo wearing his...
Oh my god, yeah, his catch off. It was so cute. Oh my god, so cute.
That was really, really cute.
And
I was looking up just like t-shirts to buy, like Fate Grand Order t-shirts, and they had that Astolfo cosplay outfit there with the casual shirt and everything.
Yeah.
But no, that was really cute.
Agreed.
And Jack is great. I love Jack. So of course I like this episode.
Yeah. I liked Jack being in action. Like, that's what made my episode of the week. And it was just more memorable because there was like action and she was being scary and her poisonous mist and
yeah, Jack is one of the few assassins that's actually an assassin as opposed to like our Assassin of Red. But
you mean second caster?
Yes. Third caster. But I did like how Jack's like actually in the mist and kind of like it plays out like a horror movie almost where fucking Fiora
I actually
behind her.
Hated that. Well, I didn't hate it, but I was just like,
really?
I was upset. I'm like, why is she? Wait, was she actually outside, like looking around, or was that some kind of?
She was outside the office. Okay. It was still in the building.
Okay, for some reason, it may look like she was walking through the hallway and saw her, and then somehow got into like, but then it like worked back to her being in her office, and she closed the door.
Well, she was in the hallway outside her office.
No, okay. Well, but that was stupid. But I'm like, oh, there's all this thick miasma and fog. Let me just wander out here, even though my ass is in a wheelchair. And
I told you it was just like a horror movie. Yeah. It was a horror movie.
God, it's like God.
I thought it was cute that she didn't know how to pick up the phone.
Gosh, I want to like have like a like a stupid off between Nonali and Fiora.
I loved all of Jack's parts were great, but I loved the I don't know, I wish they would kind of re-record her voice lines for Fate Grand Order because she kind of sounds in Fate Grand Order she sounds very much like a kid, like she's just a kid. But in Fate Apocrypha, she's clearly like she has her kid moments, but it's clear that she's also just evil and very deranged.
Yeah.
Like she's not innocent by any standard.
Yeah, they do like the very cute, innocent, like little girl voice in FGO, but yeah, they definitely do better voice acting in this series.
In Fate Grand Order, in Fate Apocrypha, yeah, she sounds more like a Damien-esque evil kid, like Children of the Corn status or something, versus just being an innocent kid in Fate Grand Order. Which I love. I love that her voice has that kind of like evil twist to it.
Mm-hmm. Agreed. Very, very well done. Yeah. Oh, that was crazy. I didn't know she knew magic like that. Which leads you to believe that she doesn't really know magic like that, but her new master does.
Maybe. Also, her brother, Fiore's brother, has like a really, really shitty magic ability. Like, I mean, it's useful, but that must suck. We need you to investigate. Here, just sit here and relive this person's last moments.
Like, and it sucks. He came, like, I thought he would at least could see what was happening, but no, he didn't. He wasn't even aware what was happening. He was just like, I can just feel me getting stabbed at all. Like, that's all. Yeah, but at least he saved her life, so, shouts to him.
Yeah. Overall, it was a good episode. I like Jack. I'm liking it's definitely taken a turn for the better, I think, since Vlad died, contrary to my prediction skills, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're
which I'm fine with.
10 out of 10.
I just like a good show, so I'll take... If I'm wrong about a show being bad, I'm happy.
Yeah, definitely agreed there. Yeah, good episode. Good episode.
All right.
This week was good. It was fun. It was great. It was fun. Before we end the episode, I would like to give a special shout out to Earth 718 and their podcasts that are on SoundCloud. If you are into comics and stuff and all that good talking about like social issues within comics and whatnot, by all means check it out. We'll be sure to put their link in the description below for this episode.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, and also keep a lookout for a very special announcement that we're going to be making in a different video.
Yes. If this goes up at the same time, I'll probably also link that in the description.
Yes. Anything else, Mr. Sobroni?
Nope. That's all we've got to say about this week.
All right. Well, if you guys enjoyed this episode of G&A Podcast, by all means, like, comment, and subscribe. And next week, we'll hit you up with nothing but the finest and freshest of anime goodness. We actually have a special surprise for next week. And yeah, you should get ready. You could
keep an eye out.
One could say we might be a little in your face or not. Who knows? We do. so
great. Okay, thanks.
But with that, we are going to depart. This has been G&A Reviews. Once again, I am Drooby-Doo. This is
Sobroni.
And we are out of this biatch. Bye. We're gonna get demonetized.